So, I was recently watching a clip from Side Scrollers, and they got onto the topic of right wing grifters, and I left my own colourful comment in the replies. But they dismissed the idea that there can't be grifters on the right. I'm an Australia First nationalist, for context. But it really misses the point that after being bottled for so long, the right and all this trad stuff is super popular. There is a lot of money to be had, and people are jumping on that bandwagon. It just goes to show how much the Overton window has shifted. I mean, look to those two women who said the N word, and immediately they got hundreds of thousands of fundraising done. Like, straight to the face to some Somalians. And again, naturally, with these trends, people were following them for the money. Okay, just take a look at the Rift TV situation and Sarah Stocks, especially. A so called trad influencer, and even had her marriage blessed by the Pope, and she was doing all of that. Or alternatively, look at all the OF whores suddenly getting baptized, and then straight after they get back to their degenerate work. Again, I don't know what people were expecting with that. But to get back onto the point, understandably, being marginalised for so long leads to feelings of feeling impervious to things such as grifting. But again, it's simply not true. Just take a look at Rift TV again and Sarah Stocks, or people such as Drew Pavlo. I'm not calling them evil people, but the financial incentive is there, and it makes people lean into those things far more. To varying degrees, of course, but still. All these TikToks of so-called trad influencers are just so fucking fake. Like, you just have to look at it for what it is and admit it. And so many figures have risen by showing themselves as apparent paragons of virtue, when in reality they just act like complete and utter dogs behind the camera. It's why you shouldn't put your faith in mere men. The figures you look up to, however great, are not infallible whatsoever. Okay, be aware that you are not infallible either. Do not be rigid in these beliefs entirely. Do not fall for traps and the illusion that these figures are on your side, when to them it's just about money. And again, I'm not saying that about every single person. Just because you get paid whilst advocating for things you believe in, that doesn't make you a grifter. But if you're just following the trends, the popular consensus, without really believing in it and getting paid to spout off about it, well, then you are. And this has happened on every single scale, not just influencers, okay? Neoconservatives lied, right-wing populists lied. Don't be tricked a third time. Don't be tricked in any medium, really. I see it as a pretty simple reality to accept. And again, I don't really view the people up on that panel as grifters. I'm just emphasizing that, sure, no matter how radical or unpopular that view is, that, as Jake Monroe said, it led to a lot of people having entire bridges burnt, which would embolden the view that, okay, these views are unpopular, why would anybody try and grift off of them? But I feel like that's back then, and this is the now. Or, well, maybe they don't care about burning bridges, they just want to go after the money. Okay, people will burn bridges just for greed. Okay, that's a sad thing, but they will. Again, that's just my take. Feel free to agree, feel free to disagree. Let me know. With that done, I hope you have a good day.